Rattle Patch Kids! Happy Thursday. Alright. Ooh, I think I'll pee. Use bathroom. Whew! I had to go take a leak. I've been drinking water, aka Rattle XR drip, which right here, the masculine and the feminine are rattle bottles. Let's see, is it just me or is your microwave really small? It's pretty small. But anyway, welcome to ER Playground. Slither in. I am just going to be reflecting, aka talking to myself. This ego gown, aka patient gown, means I'm a patient of my own medicine. Rattle XR drip. This is me showing up for myself. So, if that doesn't align with you, no worries. I'm just here talking to my soul. So anyway, before Venom says I stink, let me just put on some cologne. Now, that smells good. I love polo. Anyway, I've had a really busy day. So as always, take what resonates, but this has been very therapeutic for me just to show up and talk to myself. And maybe have this little voice in my head, maybe it's RattleBee, my inner child superhero, who is saying maybe someone needs to hear you speak to yourself. So that's what we're doing here. So if you vibe with that, so right now, I am going to make me some tea. I've been really trying to get better at making tea, and I've been really trying to stay away from caffeine. And so I'm going to make me some tea. And the last couple of times I made tea, it has been nasty. So let's see how this goes. How's everyone's day? So I've been super stressed. I think that's just normal. And like I've been stating, I just graduated from being a facilitator. And with that being said, I took a break from healthcare because it was just traveling and long story short, I needed a break. And how it works in the healthcare world, if you don't, or if you're not active, you lose your license. So therefore, I gotta go back into the field. And I'm not looking forward to that. Truly, I'm not. And the problem is, uh, healthcare is just very challenging. You are taking care of someone's life, and if something happens, you are in fault. So anyway, that's just a lot of responsibility. So with that being said, I'm just trying to figure out how am I going to balance all of this. Good news is, I think I'm just going to do PRN a couple days a week, and then uh, keep continuing with YouTube and creating our own sound, and just one day at a time. So anyway, with that being said, I also had this really cool download that I'm going to start a men's group. It's going to be one-on-one for men, and they are going to be in a sacred space, and we are going to do mirror work, and they are going to create their inner child superhero. And yeah, that just came to me because I'm like, how do I do this? Like I did not just go through all of a year's worth of training to not use my license. So, that being said, we are using this teapot and put some water in that bad boy. And then let me just check in. And this FYI, I don't respond to negativity or stupidity. So let me just say, shh, be quiet. Okay, yeah, no. Okay, so Rattle Patch Kids, let me just respond to this. Someone who says, no more talking. Bye. It's a game. And let's play the game. I can talk all I want. It's my space. You're here witnessing it. Anyway, I'm going to make some of this tea. Plug this bad boy. Matter of fact, let me write that down in the Venom book. Because this is too good. All right, staying offing the grid 3844. No more talking. Stop talking. You're talking to a screen, brother. But anyway, let me just write this down. Okay, so this is funny. No more talking. And just FYI, you're talking to a screen, meaning you're talking to yourself. Just letting you know that. Okay, stop talking. Shh, be quiet. This is too funny. Okay, and they wonder why mental health is the way that it is. Mm-hmm. And then we go, shh, be quiet. Okay. And then what I do, I will click on this soul right here. And then I would say, report this, Venom. Unwanted. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Who else needs to be blocked? I guess I'm in watching from win $100 and you know, bye-bye. Bye-bye. You know. Bye-bye. Okay. Toodaloo. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I'm making myself some tea. Alright, so I'm gonna let's see. Turn that bad boy on. Get a coffee cup. All right. So, Rattle Patch Kids, how was your day? Fuck. Christ almighty. All right. Anyway, like I was stating to myself, my day was busy. I have to get my TB done and I have to get redo my CPR and first aid. Oh, God almighty. But it's okay. We got this. The way knows the way is what I like to say. How was your day? How was your day, brothers and sisters? All right, so this is the tea that I'm going to be drinking tonight. Come on. And start. Ah, there we go. Anyway, so I dropped a new song, Vibration, RattleBee and I, on Spotify. And actually, RattleBee and I were in the lab last night, and we created another beautiful vibration. And this one is all about for any soul who's ever lost someone, parent, mother, dad, anyone that just, I don't know, you just felt so alive when you were with them. And when I was a kid, my dad, there was this store we went to called Mayhew's. And originally I'm from Virginia, but anyway, we went to Mayhew's, and I remember going into this store, and the lady was so nice. And one of my favorite candy bars is Snickers. But anyway, I remember seeing all the magazines like Spice Girls and Britney Spears, like I don't know what you call it, the teen magazines. So my dad would get beer. That's loud. Let's go. My dad would get beer, and he would will drive, and he'll pull over right in the back, like going towards our house because it was like back in the boonsticks. And I was, I don't know, 5 or 6 years old. And my dad had this really cool Corvette. And you're like, all right, son, you want to learn how to drive? I'm like, yeah. And so it was, I think it was either a hard top, but you can take the top off. That's what tea. And I was sitting on my dad's lap, and I know this is not probably good or smart, but this was back in the day. And I'm pretty sure I'm not the only, I don't know, kid that's had their parents allow them to drive. But I wasn't like driving. But anyway, I was on my dad's lap, and he would pop his beer open. I didn't know, I was a kid. And we were just blast Guns N' Roses. I mean, and he would like help still steer. And yeah, part of the song is just about that memory of just being wild and free and just living life on the edge. And my dad and I did that a lot. And thought, but anyway, that's what this song's about. And it's called Missing You. And so I got emotional last night just hearing it. And I had it like, it wasn't the first try where I created it. It was like the fourth or fifth vibration, and we're gonna listen to it together. Rattleby and I, and who else that's with me right now. Let's see if I can find it. Rattleby was going to express it today in the ER playgrounds, but I just feel like not quite yet. So we're gonna do a little sneak peek, and I'm not responding to any more comments. I'm already done. Like, yeah, no. Yeah, no. All right. So we need to go to music, and then we need to go to right here. Hopefully you can hear it. All right, let's see how this tea is going to turn out. It's quiet, body is still. We start playing like a movie I can feel. Back to back, it's you and I. I see the road, I see the sky. I used to these bad boys. Little hands on the wheel. Let it speak. How safe you made me feel. I'm thinking about my hero, the one I looked up to. And every time I close my eyes, I'm right there next to you. And I know love doesn't leave, but I still want you near. I keep talking to the heavens, hoping somehow you can hear. I'm missing, I'm missing you, I'm missing you. All the words can't ever say. I'm missing, get some sugar. I'm missing, I'm missing you. Every night, every day. I just wanna hold you again. And just real quick, let's just play a game. Let's just say you're minding your own business, you're talking to yourself, and then someone tells you to stop talking. What would you do? How would you respond to that? Like, honestly, please be quiet. Stop talking. So again, how would you respond if someone said that to you? It's sad. It's so sad. But this is the world that we live in. And that's SSR. That's suppressed spirit rewire. That's the disease that's going around. They just Venom feels that they're just entitled. But what they forget, I just laugh. They're talking to themselves. Oh yeah, back to the party. So to say, like I still have that choice. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. All right, I wonder if I should put some honey in this bad boy. Let's. The tears are flowing. Last time it was so nasty. Space. I call your name to the universe. I feel like this is gonna be so gross. We're all. I try to be strong. I try to move on, but there are pieces of my heart that still you're gone, and a little bit more chips. We to the force to carry. You're in the stars. You're in the light, but I still miss your hands. And your voice at night. I'm missing you, Dad. That was good. Mm. Tea, yum. Now, question of the night: has anyone lost someone and you ever just think, God, what I would do just to hear their voice again, or to see them smile, or to be in their presence? So that's the kind of vibe with this song. It's just closing your eyes and just thinking about all those beautiful memories that you had with your loved one. We went to the bank today, my partner and I, and this banker, she was so beautiful. She had like this really cool accent, and I believe she was from what do you call it? The UK, like a really strong accent, and she was just saying things like uh, Braveheart or lovey, or she was just so sweet. I don't remember exactly her words. I was just struck by her kindness, and her look was so beautiful. She had long blonde hair and it was curled at the end, and she had this really cool cheetah blouse, a pencil skirt with heels. and her energy was so humbling, and she just lost her husband. I'm like, oh damn. And I just I felt for her. Like, I can't imagine. And I know there's souls who lose their spouses, and I don't even want to think about it. But I was just, and then Michael Jackson started playing on the intercom, which I thought was ironic, the synchronicity. But anyway, my heart was just melting in the chair, and she didn't go too much into depth about her husband passing, but she said, yeah, he recently passed, and she was looking at the wedding ring, and I was showing her the ring, and she had her nails all did, and it was just really nice to connect with nice people, not someone telling you to be quiet in your own space. The fuck? So anyway, I thought that was really sweet. I was like, oh God. So anyway, again, this song is universal, and that's the whole beauty of Rattle XR Drip is that we make vibration that is universal for any soul. So that is my check-in this tonight. And yeah, I think I'm just going to meditate. Definitely need to meditate. God almighty. And I need to do some work stuff. I gotta find a CPR first aid class, and I can't believe it already expired. I'm gonna try this tea. It's really freaking hot. And then I'm going to start working on my new project, which is an all men workshop. And yeah, I'm excited about that. And yeah, that's it. And I hope everyone has a beautiful night. And thanks for witnessing for me talking to myself. That's part of the medicine here. And movement, this is part of the movement, this is part of the medicine, meaning moving the thoughts, moving the energy, and so forth. And yeah, so yeah, have a beautiful night. And if you vibe, consider becoming a Rattle Patch Kid. And RattleBee will see you in the ER playground, yes? Okay, well, beautiful. A beautiful night.